Hey everybody, I've got about 4 hours before I open these doors for the day. Yep, they're locked. And before that happens, I've got a bunch of things I want to get done in the front of the store. We're looking at this area here. It is really cluttered. It looks really bad. We kind of talked about it last video. I'm going to be changing this part of the store into the sporting goods / other section. On the other side of the door, I'm just looking at a lot of clutter. We sold quite a bit of Lego yesterday, and these displays are jacked up. This is kind of a change of pace. Normally we would be doing some eBay orders. We'd be trying to price out some of the new Target load. There's just a laundry list of things around the store that need to get done, but I really want to focus on this morning. And the first thing we are doing, I'm gonna add an extra shelf right there for storage. The clock's ticking. I'm gonna move these light up the night kits. I'm gonna get these out of this corner right here. This is the first time we've seen this corner in probably 5 months. It feels like those balls were always stacked here. That's gonna open up a little bit more slat wall for me because I do kind of have a plan going. I know that's tough to believe. We are already getting sidetracked. You see that kind of overlap in the shelving right there? That big pile of light up the night kits stopped me from taking the shelving all the way over. Basically what I'm saying is I need to move this up and over a little bit, and that's gonna take a little bit more of my precious time. We're definitely under the gun. This took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but it looks way better than it did. I know, still got to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of this stuff. We haven't got much cleaned up right here. I'll be the first to admit that, but we are making a little progress. The deal with the toy store is once you start digging into these projects, you get bing sidetracked really easy. It might look like I'm adding to the Funko wall, but I'm actually just shifting it down a little bit. I'm gonna open this up a little bit. This area is gonna get a revamp. We're gonna try to get some consistency going in here. Now, time's ticking, right? I've only got a couple hours left. I haven't even touched that front wall, but I wanna get this done. T-minus 1 hour, I got this corner cleaned out, moved the Funko wall over a little bit. I hung some figs up down there where I moved stuff over, and I've made small progress right here. You start getting sidetracked in here, you go down a big rabbit hole. There is always something I'm trying to improve in here, and it's the same old story. Hit the record, it's on repeat. I just don't have the time while I'm doing my full-time job, but I'm doing my best. The doors are open. I had my first customer, and this is kind of where we made it to. This whole area, it's kind of a mess in here. It's a little embarrassing. I don't like the store dirty. I don't like the shelves looking bad. I don't like things piled everywhere. Let's get the floor swept. We interrupt this broadcast for a short eBay update. Somebody picked up 5 of the TMNT Sewer Heroes series Rex 1s. These have been an awesome seller. And then somebody picked up 2 pickleball paddle sets. Now, what else are we up to? We have been busy, for one. Just gonna throw that out there. But I've got this cleaned up. This looks way better. We got this cleaned up. It looks a lot better as well. We sold quite a few stuffed animals, Squishmallows this weekend. So I'm gonna open up a bag of stuffed animals here from the back and see what we're getting. This is a Christmas Pikachu. Very cool. I know it's Christmas, right? But this thing is pretty nice. And you've got Richard Simmons. We're looking at DuckTales stuffed animals. Another giant Pikachu, Christmas Pikachu. SpongeBob and SpongeBob. I trying to remember where I was at. We had some customers put SpongeBob up here. Sometimes you get toys that you know are just gonna sell fast. SpongeBob will not last. Okay, with the rhymes every time. No, stop. Anyway, I made a little bit of progress right here. It's looking way better than it did.
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise.
As I'm doing this, I'm kind of thinking it might be time to change the way we have our Lego laid out. It might be time to go to more of one of these type of units. We're not seeing a lot of big sets on our shipments. It's more like the little sets, right? And I just think that this isn't gonna work anymore. They look nice when you have big sets like this and you can stack them up. But when you start to run out of big sets, well, eBay orders boxed up, ready to go. Just turn the open sign off, lock the door. It was a very busy weekend at the toy store. The puzzle and games aisle, it is a wreck. We got a little bit of this, looking closer to how we want it. Got a lot of sports / other things that are going to be going here. This looks so much better, especially over here. Not completely done with it yet, but cleaning all of that clutter out of there. And I went ahead and put that overhead shelf. Got it all looking good. Move the Funko this way. The Lego displays, they're looking a little bit better. Tried to straighten them up as best I could. One other thing I thought was looking pretty good. It still needs to be filled out, but putting the turtle stuff right here, maybe some Demon Slayer, the anime figs, maybe try to do that right here. We'll see how that goes. The store needs a lot of display work. I still didn't finish getting everything off the spinny thing. Over here, I'm still working on this new 4-sided display. It's getting a little bit closer on this side. I moved some Tonys over here, and I decided to kind of straighten these up a little bit. That's really about it. I hope everybody had a good weekend. The toy store was super slammed. Very thankful. And 4:45 is going to come pretty early tomorrow. Time to get back to that railroad life. You know, the weekend's over. That's going to be a video. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.